Hi there. Today I will be taking the train up to Britain's newest train station, Reading Green Park. Here you join me at my local train station, Whitchurch. Before we get on my train, let's talk about the route plan. If you look closely you can see our route at the bottom of England. Let's zoom in a bit. So we will be catching the next train to Basingstoke, which is actually the 1314. Then at Basingstoke I will catch the 1353 service to Reading, but stopping off at Reading Green Park, where we will see what the station has to offer, see whether or not it was worth building, and maybe even film a couple of trains there. Let's get the tickets. These cost me exactly £5. We still have about half an hour until my train arrives. Looks like there will be a fast train approaching very soon. Let me fast forward about 15 minutes.
Approaching its final stop, this is Basingstoke. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Now it's time to head over to Platform 5 and catch a Great Western Railway Class 165 to Reading Green Park. This is our train.
Platform 5 for the 1353 Great Western Railway service to Reading, calling at Bramley, Mortimer, Reading Green Park, Reading West and Reading. This train has 3 carriages.
As you might have heard from the announcement, this train is making on extra stop, Reading Green Park, which I will see you at in 3, 2, 1.
We are now approaching Reading Green Park.
And here we are at Britain's newest train station. Here you can see is the station entrance. Here we can find some bus stops and pick-up points. There are also some ticket machines and bike spaces that can be seen here. As we look round, you can see a Tesco Express, which could be Britain's newest Tesco, and some newly built flats. My first impression of this station is that it's very smart, clean, and modern. I was surprised to see ticket barriers and a help desk with staff at a station this small. But perhaps that's a good thing, as this station would probably be packed during football matches and rush hours. As you walk through the ticket barriers, you can see some toilets and seats, and of course the entrance onto the platform. And here are the platforms. There are 2 platforms in total that can take up a 6-carriage train maximum. However, most trains along this line are 2 or 3 coaches. For services to Mortimer, Bramley and Basingstoke, you will need to remain on this platform, which is platform 1. For services to Reading West and Reading, you will need to cross over the footbridge to platform 2. Oh gosh! Even after a couple of days of this station being opened, the steps are already starting to look dirty. I was pleased to see that there were lifts at the station. But do they work? Will I get stuck in the lift? Let's find out.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
So far so good. Everything seemed clean and looked very new, which is not a surprise.
Platform. Doors opening.
Oops! I didn't even realize that there were 2 doors.
Closing.
Anyway, the lift was working as it should be. Throughout the station there are information boards, bins, and some seating. You can also find help points and other basic things that a station should have. Well, that's what this station has to offer. This station was built for easier access to Reading Football Stadium and for people who live near here in these flats, to get to Reading or Basingstoke. As I mentioned earlier, this station looks nice and I think it could possibly improve travel to the stadium especially, but it will be very busy and packed. Now I will film a couple of trains before getting my train to Reading.
Platform 2 for the 1441 Great Western Railway service to Reading, calling at Reading West and Reading. This train has 2 coaches. Train stops in zones 1 and 2. Cycle spaces in zone 2. Platform 2 for the 1441 Great Western Railway service to Reading,